Hey guys, Future Dylan here, coming in at the start of the video for once to say that this is my third attempt at uploading this video, and Disney has claimed the Sasha theme song takeover both times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the actual video around the trailer, so you'll still hear me say I'm about to watch it and get my afterthoughts on it. I'm just cutting that out. And if later down the line Disney decides, oh hey, we're going to do the same thing with the Marcy trailer, that explains why that video is not actually in this video as well. But that is yet to happen, and hopefully won't. Now to start the actual video. Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you my reaction to all the Amphibia Season 3 trailers and also the theme song takeovers. Because, well, I didn't actually know those were a thing until I got recommended Marcy's one last night on YouTube. And like, I wonder if Sasha has one too. Turns out she does. So I'm going to be reacting to both of those, as well as the Comic-Con scene and the sneak peek in this video. Because, hey, Season 3 starts tomorrow, so should probably get the trailer reactions out. Anyway, let's get this Sasha theme song takeover started in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was strange. Well, for one, it was strange hearing the song with lyrics, but yeah, I guess we now know what happened to Sasha prior to meeting up with Anne. She appeared right in front of Toad Tower. I thought she showed up in that vicinity. Wasn't entirely sure. Instantly captured. Fair enough. Then she talks about fighting the herons. Teaching Grime how to smile. So Grime was the one who gave her the pink sword as well. I had a feeling that was the case, but wasn't entirely sure. But then we see her leading the toads on a run in the exact same scene where Anne is being chased by the Chickalis. Which I would love if, going back to that first opening, you could actually see that happening, but I don't know if you can. Also, apparently she knows Tai Chi as well. And she has merch. Makes sense, I guess. Apparently has her own castle as well, which I wonder if we're going to see that as actual canon. But that was interesting. Radio. Up next we have the Comic-Con trailer. Let's get that started in 3, 2, 1, go. Go.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. What is this thing?
It's a mailbox trick. Don't you have mailboxes?
Buttons everywhere! Yeah! Help! This dungeon smells awful!
Not
Careful,
a
boy.
dungeon.
There's no telling what
Filled with
dangers
poop.
lurk in this world. So what's our next move, Anne? I mean, so much has happened. Do you think Marcy's...
She's alive, Hop Pop. She's just gotta be.
Is
And with her and
she?
Sasha still stuck over there, one thing's for sure. We gotta
Well, I
find
mean,
a way back.
we know she is from
right.
the
Sounds like a
season
plan.
3 intro,
But before we
but
do any of that, first things first.
she took them straight to her house. Okay.
Is this my house? This is really happening.
I don't know what I
Maybe see my
expected, but it
parents.
wasn't that.
So, it's too early to call them Mom and Dad, right? Should I call them Mr. and Mrs. Boonchoy? Are they tongue-shaped people?
Okay, you three
maybe
should probably hide in here
stick
for the
to
time being.
handshakes.
I want to ease them into all of this slowly. And when the time is right, I'll signal, Caca! Do not come out till you hear that.
They're going to come out before they hear that, aren't they?
And I'm not going to tell them I plan to go back and stop Andreas. Or that Andreas betrayed us. Or that Marcy did. Or that Sasha did. And not a word about my weird glowing blue powers. Wow. There's a lot going on.
Blue powers?
Yeah.
It was a thing.
You can count
Alright,
on us,
you weren't
Anne.
actually in the room when that
Don't worry,
happened.
Probes.
Is
We'll
that
fix you up
Furby?
in no time. Ant's world is full of advanced technology.
I thought you were called Furby's advanced.
Okay, here we go.
How's this gonna go down? Apparently she's voiced by
I'm
Matt
coming,
Fraley's
I'm coming.
mum, if I'm correct in that.
Hi, Mom.
What was that noise? Everything okay?
Dad!
Anne? Anne, you're back!
Oh.
You're safe!
Domino!
Hey,
my precious
kitty!
baby!
Where have you been? Are you okay? Are you hurt? Have you eaten? Your hair's a mess.
It's a really, really long story.
Yeah, about 6 months worth of story. That was a wrong bird, Hop
And
Pop.
we're the Planters, the lovable frog family Anne's told you all about.
It's been like 10 seconds. How could
Well,
she
it
have
sure
told you?
sounded like the signal.
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Anne's parents. The name's Sprig Planner, Anne's best friend, and walking, talking frog.
How's this gonna go down? That's a fair reaction. Okay, so it seems that after they land in Amphibia, she makes a beeline to her house. Makes sense? I wonder how the people of her, neighborhood's going to react to the whole walking, talking, small child-sized frogs. Also, Polly at the start just jumping around going, legs, legs. And Sprig's ADHD really coming out in this new environment. But, yes, okay. There's going to be a lot of explaining to do on Anne's behalf. That's not counting the things she's not going to tell them. I mean, she probably should tell them, but yeah, I'm sure they'll find out when, you know, she just happens to go back to stop Andreas. And it'd be funny if she doesn't tell them about Sasha and Marcy betraying her, and then they return from Amphibia and it's like, sorry for betraying and almost killing your daughter multiple times. But okay, now we have the Season 3 sneak peek, which came out a couple days ago. Apparently it's a slightly extended version of the scene that was shown at the Lightbox Expo, but I haven't been able to find a copy of that to verify, because I would have just put it on after this if I could find it. Let's get it started in 3, 2, 1, go. There we go.
Little bug, super weird, to a swamp where frogs talk. Now I'm stuck, got no plans, just my luck. I'll do
I
the
like
best
this.
that I can. Making friends.
I like when songs get
Weird behavior
slowed down.
I will not only rule over this world, but all worlds.
You'll never get away with this!
I gave you this. I gave you everything.
We're with you, Anne, till the end.
Me and Crime will hold him! Just go!
I just didn't want to be alone.
No, it can't be.
Polly, get the box! Get the box! Give him back. Give him.
Oh yeah, that toad that jumped off the top of that tower just straight died. There's no way they got out of the blast range.
It's no big deal. Yeah, no big
I like that little
no big
glitching effect.
deal. Yeah, no big deal. Find a way to start again. Brush off the
Already there's been
dirt
so
and
much,
legs around it.
and it's only been a few seconds.
Yeah, no big deal. I feel at home in a place that shouldn't be real. Killer birds, but it's no big deal. Riding snails, but it's no big deal. Eating flies, but it's no big deal. Finding me, and it's no big deal.
Oh, that's a nice ending scene.
Don't you think it's time to say goodbye to those childhood friends of yours?
Oh, hi. Yeah. October 2nd. Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay, I really like that. So we start off with a slowed down rendition of No Big Deal over scenes that sort of relate to the words being sung. Then we get a lot of shots from True Colors. Andreas' speech about conquering the planets while the heroes are encircled by robots. Also, it does seem like Yunin and Olivia are going to be on the good side. Like, sure, I know they were fighting the robots, but that could have just been self-preservation. Because they did only get caught in the crossfire. They weren't ever directly attacked, but now it does seem like they might be helping. Sasha, after she's told Anne and Marcy about the Toad Rebellion, Sprig catching Grime on the tower, Sasha standing up to Andreas, Yunin against the Toads, and in Sasha's fight, Andreas's tower blast, Andreas being punched in the face by Anne, Marcy being stabbed, and then we get to the start of the season 3 opening with the planters in LA, Anne meeting her parents, a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man, Andreas's castle in the sky. I don't know whether he's causing the storm or it just so happens to be storming. But also there are a lot of robots standing sentry on the tower. Andreas pressing the pink gem on the box. And the trailer makes it seem like that's what sends this lanky bot to the human realm. Also, I love the way it materializes head down in a disc of light, but, you know, trailer editing and all that, never actually know which sequence shots are done. But the next shot is of the same lanky bot, but it's highly damaged. Like, it's got a saw for a leg. It's got a handle, like a clamp from a digger as its left arm. It's got a tire as its right pauldron. So it obviously takes some damage and manages to rebuild itself. That or someone else tries to rebuild it. Huh. The Boon Choys have a personalized license plate. Also, Ant's dad decides, you know what? floor it. So this must be the what caused people to be like, Grime saved Sasha from Newtopia Tower, because as I said, this was apparently the same thing as the Lightbox Expo, so people had known for months that Grime was the one to toss Sasha out after the portal closed. Then we have Yunin and Olivia in this. I don't know where this would be. I'm going to put a wild guess out that this could be like a Order of the Box Keepers safe house of sorts. You know, like where Valeriana, her order was. Also, did Yunin always have a flower in her hair? But yes, it seems like they're going to be off doing their own thing. Anne and Sprig driving a Thai food truck, okay. On the run from something, or towards something. Both of them are in battle mode. Huh. Is Anne even old enough to have a license? Anne with her calamity powers at a scrapyard. Mr. and Mrs. Boonchoy with power tools. Okay. Radio then. The museum worker, who is apparently going to play a role in this season somehow, given that they're shown in the opening. Interested to see what her role is. Now, I do know that the title and synopsises for episodes have come out. I haven't seen any of them, but yes. Then we got Polly in a mechanic's getup, video calling two IT gals, as their screen name calls them. And she's obviously using Anne's account, as it says Anna Banana. But she's got Frobo mostly built in the background. So, hopefully they are able to rebuild him. Also, do you think these two were friends with Marcy? Because mechanics seems like something she'd be at least interested in. Or more robotics. Sasha in the planter's basement finding Anne's journal. Marcy in her stasis tank. Anne charging up for a calamity punch. Can't see the background there. I don't know if it's the same location that this beam of light is, but Anne and the plant is hugging in the Boonchoy living room. Marcy? In her school uniform. In Newtopia. Huh. Yunin and Olivia in a hallway lined with robots, which Yunin looks as though she's going to completely demolish. The planters in their human disguise carrying Domino 2. Not Domino 2, Domino. As a bird flies overhead. Yeah, I understand how why they'd be scared of birds in the human realm. Anne and this blue-haired lab technician kicking down the door to somewhere. Don't know where that could be. FBI agent RuPaul, I guess. I did hear rumors of that. I didn't know if it was true or not. Hot Pop driving a golf cart as something explodes underneath him. Sasha and Wartwood. Seemingly rallying the troops. Though she's standing outside of Wartwood facing away, so might be trying to protect Wartwood from something. The Lanky Bot in a meat freezer with Anne, and the planters are frozen. Also, Sprig and Polly are in a trench coat. Radio. Sprig and some guy wearing roller skates and has what I can only assume is the Lanky Bot's missing arm as his arm. Also, Sprig seems to be in a vigilante getup or something. Radio. Polly trying to activate Frobo. Sprig encountering a human frog. A giant foot crushing a car. Is that a Christmas float? This must be from the Christmas special, the one when we get the Rebecca Sugar song. So, does Andreas come to Earth that early? At least I assume it's Andreas from the size, but I don't... Is that his foot? Could it be Santa? I don't know, but... that's weird. Ewan, Olivia, and Marcy in some white void. Are they in like the mindscape or traveling between dimensions? Or also, Marcy is in her outfit from the end of the trailer, so does she get freed from that corruption? Is this in her mind as she's being corrupted? I'm very interested. I'm assuming that this is going to take the same approach as the Owl House, where these are only scenes from the first half of the season. And seemingly after her fight in the junkyard. And we see that the Boonchoys and Hot Pop are there. Then we get Anne asleep on her mum's shoulder in the back of the family car. And then we hear a voice saying, "Don't you think it's time to say goodbye to your those childhood friends of yours?" And we see Marcy waking up in that dark outfit with the eye in the center of her chest, bones cracking as she moves, and then all of a sudden a bunch of eyes open up on the helmet she's wearing. So it does seem like Possession Marcy is a thing, which does explain all of the fan art of Possessed Marcy that we've been seeing for months. I'm interested to know what parts of this weren't in the Lightbox trailer, if this is an extended version of that. But yes, I'm sure if I had the synopsises for the episodes and all that, I'd be able to say which episode is likely relating to, well, which scene is likely relating to which episode, but I don't, so we'll just have to wait and see. Now, finally, we have the Marcy Theme Song Takeover. And I'm very interested to see what Marcy's been up to. Because a couple of the things in Sasha's one we knew, but we don't know anything about Marcy's time in Amphibia prior to the time at Marcy at the gates. So let's get this started in 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on, Polly. It's theme song time.
Does Sprig have to fall on my head every time?
Wait, the heck is that thing?
Hey, friends. Oof. Hi, Marcy. You gonna tell us why big floating words are in front of our house?
Oh, yes! It's finally time for my Theme Song Takeover. Aren't you curious what I was up to before we
Is
met?
this the thing
theme
that
song?
Disney
What?
does with
Especially.
all
It'll
their
make more
shows?
sense in a second.
Cue the music.
Oh, wait. I have the music.
Woke up in Utopia, where I fell down a flight of stairs. Broke my leg, but luckily the Newts have free public health care. So then I became a loyal ranger, and I fought this creepy cult. Kept folks out of danger, slaying a killer cobra with a catapult. I lived on a warship, became a flipboard champion. Soon I was the king's trusted advisor. I studied salamander brains, tried bug appetizers, yum! And for fun, DM'd some campaigns. Okay, if you want to pick up the longsword, I need you to roll for a strength check because your character is like a little wood elf and, This will be fun eventually, guys, trust me! I love it in Amphibia, so much adventure still to see. Hope nothing bad ever happens to me. Dang, you accomplished a lot in 3 months.
Well, as the locals say, you can sleep when you've burrowed deep beneath the soil.
Amen, sister.
Anywho, I gotta head back to Newtopia. Farewell, my friend!
Bye, Marcy!
See you later, alligator.
Alligator, where?
Don't worry, it's just a meaningless human platitude.
You stop it!
I have powers!
Okay, so a lot of new information in that one. I like how each version of the intro had different like tones. Like we have Anne's, which is the bass one. Sasha had a more rock aesthetic to the music, and this seems more techno synthwave than for Marcy. Okay, so she woke up in Utopia, which we knew about, and apparently almost instantly fell down a massive flight of stairs and broke her leg. Very Marcy thing to do, but at least Utopia isn't like America, and they have free public health care, which is good. Also, I just now noticed that it zooms out from their actual location on the map. Of course, they had to put that S in on her cast, didn't they? It's interesting that even though she's new in town, she's already got Ewan, Andreas, and Olivia to sign her cast. Also, Olivia seems like almost like she instantly likes Marcy. What's this guy's name? The stylist. He makes an appearance, giving Marcy her ranger cloak. I like how they called out ranger, because originally she said rogue and artificer, but hers is definitely more ranger than rogue. Apparently Newtopia had a cult that she saved a newt from? Okay. That's information didn't know. She used a catapult to kill a giant cobra, as one does. She fought pirates with General Ewan. Also, I love their outfits in this. I always do like pirate outfits. She became a flipboard champion, which we knew. Single-handedly taking out 3 people by the looks of it at the same time. Became the King's trusted advisor, which we knew. Guiding his hand to sign royal decrees. Radio. Used an ink blot test on Olivia to see what her brain was like. She does not seem happy to be in that chair. Was at a fancy gala with in a lavender dress. Interesting. Isn't that the gayest color, apparently? And, is that meant to be a frog version of Mountain Dew? Yes, because she also had the bowl of nachos, which are essentially Doritos. They do not look happy to be a part of that game. We've got the 3 dumbass newts from the Marcy at the Gates episode. And this giant axolotl guy. I wonder if he's the one who had the piddly little wood elf. The way she looks up, I'm assuming it's either him or the blue of the newts. Andreas unveiling the statue on the bridge to her. Her flying on Joe Sparrow. That's it. Yeah. Is that Loggle's mum? Yeah, is that Loggle's mum? Because she's wearing the same glasses that Loggle does. Also, there's a little green newt who apparently modeled their design after Marcy. These have some really interesting designed characters in the Newtopia one. Also, there's just a random janitor. So, yes, hopefully nothing bad happens to you, Marcy. They had to stick that line in there, didn't they? But, and I want to check something. What was it? Let's reopen that, Amphibia Season 3 trailer. Let's reopen that. See if I can get to the, Marcy and Newtopia. Where was that? Was it that? Probably not. I know it was. Yeah, no, she does have a crutch. I was wondering what that was. Huh. Okay, so Marcy broke her leg. That's a couple things I need to add into the working theory that I've got for Amphibia that'll hopefully be out, done and recorded tonight. But yeah, there's a couple new pieces of information I need to add to that. But yeah, no, those were very entertaining. I didn't know theme song takeovers were a thing, but apparently they are. I guess I'm gonna have to see if there are any other interesting theme song takeovers for shows I've watched. Also, Sasha said that hers would be the one stuck in everyone's head. No, Marcy's one was a lot more memorable. But, yeah. I feel like I should be talking more about the trailers, but I spoke about them when I was reacting to them, but yes, it's interesting. Now I just want to get a vocalized and theme song, but I doubt we're going to get that. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get this video uploaded, so catch you in the next one.